In all fairness, Victor, it's very difficult to overcome dying. Come on, really? That was good. You didn't get that one?
I didn't even get that.
Anybody get that one? Thank you. Math approved. 50-50. All right, listen, Victor, definitely one of the best veterans on this stage, and we welcome, of course, seeing Victor's best back up on the Olympia stage, from the veterans to the newer guys. Standing here next to the big diesel, Juan Moreau. Juan, you've gotten a lot of play this year, a lot of fan base building up. You've been putting out pictures regularly out online, showing your progress all year. You have probably made the most progress, I think, of anybody that I've seen, especially on the new crowd that's come up, you new guys, over the past 2 years. But I don't think it's out of the ordinary to think that you could potentially push into that top 10.
Hey everybody, how you guys doing? I just want to say thank you, Robin Chan, for the Olympia promoting such a great event. The IFB Jim Mannion for giving us such an amazing league where we can actually fulfill our dreams and, live our dreams. Thank you. Now, with that said, I have been making improvements. I love to train. It's something that I love to do. Anybody who knows me knows that I'm in the gym twice a day, every day. It doesn't matter, off season, pre-contest. There's no off season for me. Just love to train and improve and keep making improvements and be a better me. So every time I step on stage, I'm just trying to be a better version of the last version.
So you're ready to rock and roll, man.
You're ready to have fun this weekend.
Top 10?
God willing.
Juan Moreau.
Well, we have another very promising athlete that's been talked about for many years right now, with unbelievable potential. We got Rolly Winkler sitting right here. Rolly, oh, shaded up. The sun is just bright today, isn't it? It's just coming back from vacation, so he still wears shades. Rolly, 7th place a couple of years ago, where everybody said, wow, he keeps improving that way, he's going to be making it into the top. You went a little bit backwards last time, so what Rolly can we expect this weekend?
I want to say hi to everybody. What can I say? Yeah. I really don't know, because I know everybody come hard and everybody come do the best, because Kai is not here and everyone want to take his place and go and place higher, and me too. Yeah, well, what I try to be is be on my best shape, and for Steve, my belly is not me there.
It's funny to you, it's funny to me. That's pretty much it, huh? Love Rolly. Come on, get down the brass tacks here, Rolly. Where are we going to be placing this year? Top 6? Top 10?
Try to be in the top 6. That's my goal. And I work 4 months hard in Kuwait. Stay in, day out in the gym. And I want to thank Badar Budai for that. And I hope that I can make the fans happy to be in the top 6.
All right, Rolly Winkler.
All right. I'm standing right here with another German bodybuilder, Ronnie Raquel. I'm going to ask the question in English and see if you can get it. If not, I'm going to have to translate it. Ronnie, you were as high as top 6 a few years back. Then you disappeared for a couple of years, and you came back last year by winning the Luverino, I think it was, to qualify for this Olympia. In the meantime, you had babies and were diagnosed with diabetes and stuff like that. So now, how do you feel right now being back on the Olympia stage, and what can we expect from a Ronnie that was gone for a couple of years and is here today? So do I have to translate it? So, will you say about sense?
I'm happy to hear. Thank you all my fans. And I say anything is possible, and I bring my shape. We will see.
Okay. Maybe I should translate it. Jetzt die ganzen Jahre, wo du jetzt weg warst. Ja? Die ganzen Kinder hast du gekriegt, und dann war noch mit dem Zucker noch die Krankheit, und dann hast du auch ein paar Jahre warst du jetzt weg. Ja? Was geht bei dir in den Kopf vor diese Jahre? Hast du geplant, dass du aufhörst, oder kam das Comeback jetzt nochmal, war das geplant, oder war das einfach jetzt nur, weil du dachtest, du kannst noch einen machen? I'm just talking back to me in English.
I like it. I like this flow.
Me too. What he's saying is, he lost bodybuilding, and that's why he's back. Welcome back.
Bodybuilding is very, very good for Ron. All right, the King Snake is in the house, Steve Kuklo. Got the whole family out here. I see once again, we talk about the new crop, the new guys that are coming up, the next generation. You certainly a name that's in that list. We're all waiting for the emergence of the King Snake on stage. Are you going to be in your best ever shape at that prejudging?
Absolutely, that's what we're all here for, to bring our best, and I'm ready. First, I want to thank everybody for coming out. You know, we're at the pinnacle of our sport, and everybody here that's supporting, it's absolutely amazing to see the support that continues to grow every year. Mr. Chang, who puts on incredible production, Mr. Mannion, Mr. Weinberg with the MPC and IFBB, it's amazing just to see this sport growing like it is. It's an honor to be part of. And there is a whole new crop of guys. You see there's a lot of new faces on this stage, there's a lot of veterans, and I'm kind of the in-between. Spent a few years here at Olympia, and I'm excited to be here. I think, you know, there's the new guys can make some waves, and I think it's time. It's time for the new guys to make waves. And my saying has been, it's a fight to the top, and that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to fight to the top. You know, top 10 last year was a goal, and we're going to just keep working our way up till we get there.
Absolutely. Dave Draper didn't make waves. Anybody? Thank you, Peter.
Another one.
Nobody.
Of the newer crop.
I got Peter and I got Shauno out there somewhere. Where's Sean Perrine? Ah. Steve, you've gotten some criticism as well over the year. You've won shows, you've placed high. You seem to be one of those guys who gets a lot of criticism either way. You know, it needs to be more shredded, needs to be more conditioned, in great shape, but it doesn't have it all put together. How do you take that criticism throughout the year?
You got to take it constructively. I think people are going to say positive, negative things about you, and either way, you know, I take it all as a positive and try to make it, you know, try to better myself. I have an amazing coach, Neil Hill, who I'm working with this year. My support system's amazing. Obviously, I have a good amount of fans here. My whole family makes it to every single show. My wife. It's amazing to see. I mean, they're all right here, and then I think they're equally as big as fans of yours as well, Bob.
Well, what can you say about that? I mean,
But it's I'm honored and blessed to be here, and I thank you guys.
Steve Kuklo.
Thank you, Steve. We have John De La Rosa right here, who's also, like Steve, a very promising new athlete. Not new, but he's this is your second Olympia this time, right? So you won the, what show was it?
Chicago Pro.
The Chicago Pro. So now, John, you seeing what Steve is saying, and you guys are probably on the same generation. Now, how do you feel about coming back to the Olympia this year?
I'm really, really excited. First of all, thank you to my wife and my family, all you guys out there for supporting me, and the rest of these bodybuilders up here. We work hard day in, day out to get up here and bring our best physique. So your support means the world. But to make it back here for the second year in a row is it's really cool. You know, I've dreamt about getting on this stage since I was a young boy. My father was always into bodybuilding, so I've watched some great Olympias, and to be on the stage myself is pretty cool. This year I think it's a little bit better for me. The first year, last year, I was a nervous wreck. You know, being on stage with such amazing athletes, but this year I feel like I've earned my right to be up here, and I really brought my best, and you know, I'm really looking forward to Friday.
All right, I'm standing here next to Issa Obeid from the United Arab Emirates. Issa, welcome back to the Olympia stage. How are we feeling, my friend?
Thank you. First, I need to thank especially one guy. He's right there, Mr. Badr, who took me from zero. From 3 months, I was stopped training for whole 6 months. Because my wife, she's right there, she was very sick. And I stopped training, and he took me from 0 to 100%. And tomorrow I'm gonna show you my 100%.
Thank you, sir.
And of course, we have another Olympia veteran at his 12th Miss Olympia, the San Antonio Pro Champion, the strongest man in bodybuilding, Johnny Jackson. Johnny, being 62 years old, looking like 30, how does it feel being on this stage after 12 years coming here and still not just qualifying by points, but qualifying by winning shows? How does that make you feel?
Good afternoon, everybody. Man, it feels great. It was a good win for me. I've been struggling and climbing that rope almost there and couldn't grab the top, and finally it happened, and it feels good to qualify that way for the Olympia. And once I get here, throughout the year I kind of forget, when you're hungry and you're starving and you're cramping and you're getting your heart broken here and there, you forget why you're doing it until you get here. And then you see all the faces, the familiar faces, all the great athletes, and it's like I got a chance to stand next to these guys and get compared and do well, And so it's an honor always every year to be here and compete against these guys. So, I'm trying to, I started diving with Chris Aceto also. I want to mention that, and this guy's done wonders for me. He's been doing it since January, and he totally changed my physique, and I feel good about everything, and we're definitely going to take advantage of this opportunity right now and see what happens.
All right, thank you, John. All right, we talked about the new guys, Brad Rowe, Max Charles, and Dallas McCarver right here in a row. Who's the best out of all three of you?
I think maybe they should show us a little bit, and then we decide.
I think the new guys actually have to take off their jackets at the Olympia. Is that a tradition?
Did anybody tell them as a rookie you gotta come off, the shirt gotta come off at least once?
Like an initiation thing.
Olympia tradition.
They all did it. Brad did it. Steve did it. Dennis?
Well, what's up, everybody? Max Charles. I'm not gonna tell you right now that I'm the best, but come tomorrow night, you will know for sure who I am.
Short and sweet, Dallas McCarver. What do you think of that? Shots fired.
Dallas told me backstage he's going to beat him easy. Admit it, it's okay.
It's what he said, it's what he said before, backstage to us.
Well, I got the mic.
Why?
Before I get into all that, thank everybody for coming out. And thank you, Robin, for promoting a great event, and I for being the NPC. And it's just a blessing and an honor to be here. As for who's the best between us three, yeah, I don't know. We'll see Friday, tomorrow. That's all that matters.
We can see now.
No, we can see Friday.
If you're ready tomorrow, you got to be ready now. If you're ready now.
What's that, Brad? You say you'll take him on right now?
I'm not stripping down right now.
Dallas said he's not only the youngest, he's also the prettiest.
That is true.
I'll take that.
That is true.
But I'm just on cloud nine this whole week. I'm that guy that never should have been here. You know, the guy that won the pro card in second place. No one thought I should have been a pro. And the guy that made it through the point system. You know, it's been nonstop. When I got into bodybuilding 6 years ago, I've been competing, and everything's paid off, and I'm here. And I'm grateful for the IFBB and the NPC, and thankful for Robin Chang putting on the Mr. Olympia. My friends, my family, my wife that stood behind me through this whole process. And you know, I'm just like a little kid in a candy store up here, and I'm gonna be my best tomorrow, and I have no expectations except for being my best. And I'm just grateful to be here and just continue to improve.
Okay, well said, Red.
We have another rookie here that we forgot about.
Max did say he was going to kick your ass on stage.
We have one more rookie here that's going to do his Olympia debut. I'm going to try to say his name. I'm going to break my tongue doing it, but I'll try. His name is Abdelaziz Jelali.
Yeah.
Did I do that? Did I say that right? He's from Morocco, and he won the amateur Olympia overall, which qualified him to come here to compete at the Olympia. Now, Abdul Now,
hi everybody. I am very happy because I am first Morocco to be here with this big champion, with this big guy. This is my dream. Last year I win pro card with the 24 year. This is open for me be here with this big guy. So now I win 10 kilo more. I coming with good shape. Good for me.
Very good. And in the IFBB, dreams do come true.
Yeah.
Okay?
This is my dream. Yeah.
Thank you. Welcome to the Olympia stage.
I want to thank my brother Adil because he helped me for everything. Thank you Adil Ansari. Oh, thank you Qatar because I live for Qatar.
Huh?
I live for Qatar.
Oh, okay. Qatar.
Yeah, yeah.
So not Morocco.
From Morocco.
Where you born?
Morocco.
What's your passport?
Morocco.
So you Morocco.
That's how that works.
Thank you.
Qatar's helping out though. Qatar's
William
helping out.
Bonac, were you overlooked on the Olympia stage last year?
I'll let the audience speak for me, you know, so. First of all, I want to thank everybody for coming out here. I want to thank my beautiful lady for supporting me and coming out here. I want to thank my sponsors, USN, for making everything possible for me. The IFBB Professional League, for making it possible for all of us to be able to do what we love to do. I also want to thank someone special, and that's my coach, Neil Hill. I'm a real stubborn guy, and I've been a pain in his ass. And so Neil, if you are hearing this, sorry for all the tough times I gave you, and I know I'm stubborn, but I just want to let you know I love you and I appreciate everything you have done for me. And without you, I couldn't have done this. So Neil, thank you for everything, and I love you, man. And the question if I was overlooked last year, yeah, I don't want to talk about that. You know, it's a new year, new beginning, new chances. You know, so let's look forward for tomorrow and let's make it a great event.
All right, thank you, William. DJ, we've been talking about the best physiques on stage. You can't talk about bodybuilding without talking about the art of presentation and posing. And this man is second to none, ladies and gentlemen. Fred Biggie Smalls. Freddie, you know what I'm looking for, man. I want some entertainment on that stage. I want to see some of them great Fred Smalls moves. What you got cooking for this year's Olympia, champ?
Vegas, how you doing today? Thank everybody for coming out, supporting the show. And what do I got cooked up for Saturday? I'll worry about it on Saturday. But what I got cooked up for Friday is the best Fred Smalls to date. We're bigger, we're better, and I'm excited to show the fans what I've done this past year. You know, and I gotta thank George Farrer for putting together the game plan, Paul Carter for putting together the game plan, my wife for making me execute it, stand by me, and pushing me. And it's exciting for me. My whole family's coming out this year. And I got my first IFBB per win this year, so that was exciting. So I'm just having a good time, man. It's about having fun. And all the other years I was here, I was like, oh man, I hope I'm good enough. And now I'm confident and I feel really good about my chances on Friday night, and I'm gonna light it up on Saturday.
All right, Freddy. Benoot. In Lebanon, proud, trying to follow in the footsteps of the great Samir Benoot. I know you said you could speak a little bit of English, Mo, so I want to give you a chance to address the Olympia fans.
Hi for everybody. Thank you, Bob. I'm here. I'm very, very happy because I'm with the best bodybuilder of the world. Thank you. And you must something of me. I'm proud of myself because I'm here in the Olympia. I don't have the sponsor, any sponsor, no from my second country, USA, or my first country, Lebanon. I don't have the sponsor because I'm very happy because I'm here in the Mr. Olympia. Thank you.
Thank you, Mo.
And we have, last but not least, another champion sitting right here who, in between making all these babies, preps for shows. Mr. Brandon Curry. Brendan, welcome back. Brendan, now you heard all this talk here, everybody's telling how good they are, all at their best, and they're all ready to show what they have tomorrow. What are you showing us?
I'd like to say, blessed to be here once again. Thanks for the support. I'd like to thank my wife and my kids and my family as well for continuing to put up with me during these difficult preps. But we all know how to talk the talk. That's easy. But we got to walk the walk tomorrow. So that's what I'm going to do. It's all about trying to walk the walk, and God willing, we'll bring a best package to the Olympia stage this year. Case closed.
Case closed. Also want to recognize one of our great champs from Poland, Robert Petrikowicz, who's here back at the Olympia stage. Robert doesn't speak a lot of English, so your fourth Olympia, Robert. But I did want him to obviously acknowledge the Olympia crowd as he's continuing to work on the English. Appreciate that, Robert.
Polish, translate.
Hi, everybody. I exciting I'm here. I be best ever.
What else did you ask for? That's really all you got to know. Excellent, Robert. All right, here's the bottom line. Let's get back down to the champ, Phil Heath, four-time champ. Phil, I got to ask you, obviously Kai Green not in the house. Who do you think the biggest push is going to come from this year?
I don't know.
Do you even believe anybody's going to push you?
I've been pushed. I can truly be honest. When I first got into the sport, Dexter Jackson's who pushed me.
Give you a spanking in the beginning.
He whipped my ass in 2007 at the Arnold Classic. And him and Branch actually inspired me this year because, look, they're a little bit older.
A little bit.
A little and a lot. However, Dexter impressed me because he was able to capitalize on the Arnold Classic this year, winning his fifth after everybody told him he couldn't do this and do that and this and that and the other. And, Branch was right there. And I respect both of them because they've been able to rise above and then prevent even the younger cats to come up. So those two are very, very dangerous. Dennis Wolf is absolutely correct. In 2013, man, he was freaking phenomenal. I've seen his progress. He and I came into the pros around the same time. I got to see his rivalry with Sean Roden. Those two, amazing athletes. I've been able to watch them both go head to head numerous times and be inspired by, their personal achievements.
They know it. I've been there, raising their hand in victory and understanding that, wow, these are the guys that are wanting the title. And then we have, all the rest of the field. People that talk, we have Rami, we have everybody. I can't, look, I'm gonna be honest. I'm not talking as Mr. Olympia. I'm gonna talk to you as Heath, okay? When you're at this stage in your career, you can't take anyone lightly. No one. If you focus on one guy, let's just say if I was focusing just on Kai Green, well, guess what? He's not here now. What if he would have placed fourth? Then I let someone else come up and catch me. I have to think simply as this. Was I happy with my physique last year? Absolutely not. But the good thing is that I had to bring some realism to the conversation and say, look, Phil, Ronnie Coleman won his first Mr. Olympia at the age of 33. I won my fourth at the age of 34. And I let that sit in there, and then I started thinking, do I have fun? With the business of bodybuilding, running a company, Gifted Nutrition, I actually run a supplement company, I have a clothing line, I have a life. Then I said, man, I don't know if I'm really having that much fun, and I was stressed out last year. This year was all about being positive and understanding that I'm gonna stop and smell the roses. I'm gonna go to the gym with purpose. I wanna go in there and have fun. I'm not gonna care about what other people have to say, because this is about my journey. And I'm just gonna enjoy every single moment, because at the end of this journey, I'm not gonna have regrets. So when I get ready for this show, I have nothing but positive things to say about each and every one of these guys, because they're all champions. But it's my job to be Mr. Olympia every day. And do it when there's no applause in the gym, when there's no likes on an Instagram post. And I know some of y'all know what I mean. Y'all asses be in the gym taking pictures all day and stuff like that. Oh, let me erase that one. I didn't look big enough. Let me go ahead and shade this one so then Phil sees it and then he can talk, he can get scared. No, my job is to be the best I can be and enjoy it and show how positive this sport really is. And do it with a smile on my face and kick some ass. I can't express how excited I am for this opportunity, because no one has won 5 in a row since Ronnie Coleman. That's a big feat for me. And to know that I can be inspired by these guys and they can push me, I don't know who's gonna be there. It don't matter.
Hold on. Phil, come on. I've been doing this for a very long time. I never won the Olympia, but I was here 11 times. Hold on. Now, I ask you guys questions, and everybody want to be so correct and so nice. Yeah, I don't care what they look like. I'm worried about myself. I know. When you're in the gym, as a competitive bodybuilder, winning the Olympia, or trying to win the Olympia, you got people in your head. At night before you go to sleep, this is what you want to do. You want to win the show. But who's there that you think can push you? There got to be somebody. And if you don't want to tell me the person that you think that's pushing you, or is going to be the one that's going to, basically stand next to you and probably end up in second or first or whatever. If you don't want to tell me who that is, then tell me this. If you're not in the show tomorrow, who do you think will win? Just give me your honest opinion. If you're not in the show, Kai's not here.
Let's say you failed to sign the contract or something ludicrous like that.
Who do you think would win it out of these guys? I want the champ's honest opinion. That's all I want. I'm not saying you're scared. That's a good one, dude.
Actually, that's a really good question. So I'm going to answer this very quick and honest. I think Dexter Jackson would probably be winning. Because he's already been there, he understands it. I mean, he's won the honor 5 damn times. I mean, he has more pedigree than anybody on this stage. That doesn't mean it couldn't happen, but he deserves to be in that conversation. He won 2 major shows this year, so I can only go by, hey, look, I'm gonna be honest. I told Dennis and Sean, they said, hey, look, I think you guys should do the Arnold, because that person probably is gonna get the most of the hype going into this show, and they deserve it. Not to say that they won't be there, they're gonna have their opportunity, but on paper, Dexter Jackson probably has the biggest pedigree out of anybody on the stage.
Can't argue with that one. Facts are facts.
Dex probably paid him under the table to say that.
Yeah, he ain't got that kind of money.
legs ain't that long, bro. We can't take it. I got a question for Dennis Wolf. Dennis, you've heard the back and forth. Again, we're asking about who's going to challenge Phil. I want to know specifically, what improvements have you made this year to put yourself in that position to challenge Phil?
People always asking you about improvements, right? What if I tell you, yeah, that kind of improvements, I improved this and that, and tomorrow you see nothing?
That means you lied.
I just come tomorrow to the show and take my shirt off, my pants, put some oil on, and go out. Do my job.
That's a good listen. Listen, somewhere in between taking off your pants and oil, put some trunks on.
I said pants, no trunks. Don't misunderstand me. I don't know what you're, looking for, but I didn't say trunks. Me? Who knows, man?
It's all right, Bob. It's all right.
No worries, I'm just kidding.
Okay, I have a question for Sean. Because Sean is a very calm and relaxed person, Jamaican, as you all know. And he don't never want to talk, he don't never want to. Sean, tell me this. People talk, Sean's absolutely perfect physique, this small, tiny waist, and the lines and all. You hear this every day. Now, you want to beat the champ, don't you? Get the microphone, come on. You want to beat the champ, don't you? Is that what you train for?
Without a doubt.
Okay, now tell me this. This is me and you. Forget about all these people. They're not even here. Y'all don't listen to this. Sean, you have 8 mandatory poses. Give me the poses where you're sure you beat Phil. I'm serious. Tell me the poses where you say I will beat Phil in these shots.
You better be Jamaican some noise on that stage tomorrow. That's all I know.
It's not even disrespectful. This is your opinion, and that's all I'm asking for.
My opinion. Let's see, I spent the last...
Front double, yes or no?
Yes.
Front lat spread?
Yes.
Side chest?
Yes.
Oh, Phil, you getting beat, bro. Back double?
It's gonna be close.
Yes or no?
Yes.
That's 4. Back lat spread?
Listen, I've been...
No, serious. Real quick, back lat spread.
Listen, I've trained it this entire year just for this day. I feel blessed. I have a beautiful 8 weeks old daughter, and
congratulations.
I've been focusing just
abs and thighs.
I don't think I've been beating any abs and thighs in the 4 years I've been here, so yes.
All right, Phil, I'm going to have to tell you, I'm sorry, but this was your last title last year. Sean Roden officially just took over. What do you say to this? He's beating you basically in every shot.
You commented that he was Jamaican, right?
Yes.
He might have been smoking some hopium.
Opium.
But hey, everybody should feel confident about their ability. I wouldn't respect Sean if he didn't think that he was, great.
Facts are, we heard in the past 4 years, fact 1, fact 2, fact 3.
Dude, you've never, okay.
I'm just being honest, this is a new year, we've all trained for this point.
Okay.
I heard that last year too.
I'm just getting ready to get out here and do this, this, Phil can't be beaten like just like anybody else. He has weakness. I mean, anyone
No
else
one's
has
immortal.
weakness.
No one is untouchable. This is already a fact. We already understand that. But this is, man, I don't even know how to address this.
I would be mad if I was you right now.
I don't, because of the fact that, I understand where he's coming from. He's a guy that really wants the title, and I understand. I'm going to enjoy this one.
Well, let's be real here, though. You're a realist with Phil when it comes to posing on stage, getting compared and all that. Does he beat you in any of the poses that he says he did?
Which is every pose.
This is not up for me to judge. It never has.
In your opinion, of course.
I mean, the Sandals are in my house, especially that gold one. Damn, that thing looks good.
They messed it in Nintendo.
But it needs another brother there. It needs another Eugene. And
Benjamin in the pocket.
What the hell did that mean? You know, like I said, I mean, talk is cheap, man. I mean, these guys are going to say whatever they want.
Well, I take it as his opinion. I didn't think it was cheap what he just said. I think it was his opinion, and
he's entitled to his own opinion. I mean, if I were to ask Dennis Wolf the same thing, I would expect him to say the same thing. Dexter Jackson, the same thing.
Dexter,
the same thing. You know, they've all earned the right to be here. They're going to feel confident in their ability, and they're not going to lay down. But it's my job to lay them down. And you know, I've done that. And it is what it is. I mean, I'm very, very excited, guys, and you know, I'm very, very focused. I don't take any one of these guys lightly at all. They all bring tremendous ability. I've been able to come out on top the last 4 years, and I'd be damned if I, you know, not take all that I've learned throughout those years and be a better Phil Heath on that stage. I guess my question to you, Dennis, James, and Bob.
Yes, sir.
What if I do improve? What if I improve from all those years? Does that make me more dangerous or less dangerous? Because we have analysts in here that have claimed, like, you know, 2011, 2013 were great years. So if I eclipse, not beat, I eclipse those 2 years,
there will be a good possibility that you walk away with the title.
so now you know what I've been training for.
I trained for that 11 years and I never got it down.
Bill, you mentioned 11 and 13. Oddly enough, if you do the numbers and stuff, as a lot of us in the press like to do, you do look at an odd number years.
Yeah.
Those seem to be your best years for whatever the reason. From the USA, literally right on up. All your best has been odd years. My question to you is this: where is your physique this year? Where would you put it? Comparable to what? Or better than what?
A fusion of 2011 and 2013.
Yeah!
And that's why friends is very dangerous. And I did that because I knew that that was the combination that my trainer, Honey Rambod, and I sat down after last year and said, look, we didn't really like what we showed, and these are paying customers. We want to give them what we wanted to show you last year, but better. And that's what I trained for throughout all adversity. We just went in there and did our job, and our job will be shown on Friday night. And that's it, guys. I mean, I can't sit up here and trash talk these guys. I respect them all, man. You know, they work their butt off. But, you know, let's just get it on up on that stage. I mean, that's what it's about. And then we can see, you know, if Sean is right, or if Phil is right, or if Dexter's right, or these guys are right. You know, that, I mean, I can't put too much more thought into that, because that would be insane.
Wolf in 2015.
I've been hearing that shit for a long time too, sir. And, you know, he's going to have his opportunity just like everybody else.
Don't sleep on Big Mac, man.
Hey, man, I ain't sleeping on nobody. I don't sleep, actually. You know, if you guys follow me on social, I really don't sleep much because I'm fully well aware of everyone's ability, and I will not be outworked. But, you know, we'll see tomorrow night. And I'm going to be very, very excited. It's going to be very, very competitive. And each and every one of these guys are going to bring it. I have a good feeling about it. And I'm very, very excited.
Dexter, wake up.
Yes. Speaking of catching guys sleeping, Dex, you got the Phil endorsement. He says you've got the biggest pedigree out here, obviously a former Olympia champ. But let me ask you, you've been saying that you've only got a little bit of gas in the tank for 5 years now. And you didn't know, I probably don't have more than a couple years left, but here we are, 2015, back on the Olympia stage, arguably your best conditioning. It looks like you put on a few pounds for this Olympia, so where's the Blade in terms of his physique?
Let's put it this way, when I won in 08, I was 230. I'm 245 now.
Clothes on.
In the arm, I was 238, so I've gained from the arm to now a few more pounds. I think you guys saw me at the arm as the biggest I've ever been. Well, it's gonna be even better this year.
Okay, another 70 pounds to be up at the Rami.
No, I ain't trying to get that big.
Well, let's talk about gas in the tank, though. Dex, like I said, we've had this conversation the last 4 or 5 years, literally, but you seem to be defying age.
Don't ask me how I'm doing it. Just blessed, great genetics, brother. When I got with George Farrell, man, we put together our season plans where I'm eating clean. If you know me, as Phil knows me, I love me some Popeye's chicken. Or my soul food, yeah, me at the drive-thru sometimes, like, let me get some sweet potato pie. But yeah, man, so we put together an off-season plan where I'm eating clean on off-season for the past 2 years, man, and you've seen the progression that I've made in the past 2 years by just focusing on making sure I'm taking in good, clean protein and carbs. You know what I'm saying? It was hard as hell to do a whole, every year, do a whole year diet, and it's very hard. But if you want to be better, when you get age, when you start aging and stuff, and you want to, continue to get better, you have to start making adjustments.
All right, thank you, Dex.
That's what he told Jay in 2008. He said, you can't make adjustments, that's why I'm going to beat you. He did, actually. What about Phil's adjustments?
Same thing.
Big Rami, how many of these guys are you going to beat tomorrow? All of them. Excellent, sir. Well-learned English. All right, folks, well, I think that's going to wrap things up for this year, D. I think we've got a great lineup here at the 2015 Olympia. Once again, folks, one of these gentlemen will walk away as your Olympia champion. Will it be Phil Heath, making it number 5? Will it be the quiet but dangerous Sean Roden? Will the big bad wolf bring it to the table? Or will Big Rami beat them all? How about the old man? Can he get it done? He ain't that old, dude.
Well, we will know for sure tomorrow evening at the Orleans Arena, starting at 7, if I'm not mistaken. 7 o'clock, we'll see these guys come out, and then the pants come off.
Well, before we get to pants coming off, let's not get crazy here, Dick. Folks, we've got a great lineup for the entire Olympia weekend. Tonight is the Meet the Olympians, of course. That's right upstairs at the Orleans Arena. I believe that's a 7 o'clock start time for VIP and 8 o'clock open to the general public. That's going to be jamming. All these champions will be there. All your Olympians will be there to sign autographs. They've got T-shirts and all kinds of stuff to give you guys, or just simply come on up to the guys and wish them the best. Fans of all the Olympians, of course. All the Olympians will be there, folks. All the girl classes, the 212 guys. We've got a great lineup, speaking of which, D, for the 212. Man, that is loaded up, folks. You want to see a good show. Tomorrow at 12 noon, I believe it is, the prejudging will start for the IFBB. That'll be right there at the Las Vegas Convention Center. And we'll go on from there, D. We've got a full day at the Expo Friday and Saturday.
Plus, Saturday at the Expo at 3 o'clock, we finally get a chance to talk to the gurus, the guys behind the scene, the guys that are supposedly in charge of these guys' conditions and sizes and pounds. And
who's hosting that thing?
I'm hosting it.
Oh, shameless plug, dude.
Host extraordinaire, the Menace, aka the Motivator. But the thing is, no, we finally get a chance to talk to these guys to you see what's going on behind the scenes. Because we see these guys on stage representing, they talk about their coaches, this and that, so we want to see what the coaches feel about all this. So 3 o'clock on the expo stage, Battle of the Gurus.
All right, folks, meet the Olympians tonight at 7 right upstairs. How about a big hand for your 2015 Olympia lineup?
Thank you very much, and we'll see you.
Good night, everybody.
Next week tonight.